Hi there, my name is Sasha Koenig, and today I will be speaking about psychological mental disorders and therapy. So let's dig in. Personally, if I were suffering from a psychological disorder such as anxiety or depression, I would not hesitate to seek out therapy or help from a trained professional. According to researchers at Boston Children's Hospital, approximately 90% of people who have committed suicide have also suffered from a psychological mental disorder, most of the time depression. Undoubtedly, this is a scary statistic. And by knowing that, I would definitely want to undertake help from a trained professional or a trained therapist. Trained therapists are specialized to treat and to work with the most severe mental disorders, but they're not held to just mental disorders or severe ones. And I feel that this is exactly why people with mental disorders should seek out a therapist. But if they don't have a mental disorder, they can still see one. Therapy has been proven to improve many symptoms caused by mental health disorders. And they have helped people learn about their symptoms and how to cope with them. Although a lot of people will shy away from therapy because their mental disorder, in their opinion, just isn't that serious, I feel that therapy offers a handful of benefits for patients or anybody who chooses to see them, and that any type of mental disorder is serious, and it is surely serious enough for therapy of any kind. When it comes to medication versus talk therapy, personally, talk therapy would be the best option for me. I have nothing against those who choose medications such as antidepressants or Adderall. That's up to whoever is seeing the therapist, but I do believe that medications can completely change a person, and it can take away their personality by making them seem borderline numb. I think that so much can be accomplished through just talk therapy or talking to a trained professional. I think that that can really be the best option for someone. It's really crucial and important for someone to be able to say and hear things out loud that maybe they pushed to the back of their mind or, weren't really okay with accepting. And this can really open up somebody's eyes and help them see things in a completely different way that nothing else could. However, in today's world, technology is taking over. Even more so, social distancing, because of the global pandemic that you all know and love, COVID-19. So because of this, online therapy has become a very common thing. And I do think that it is a great alternative to face-to-face therapy and offers a handful of benefits that face-to-face therapy doesn't have, like helping a person feel more comfortable speaking in the comfort and the familiarity of their own home, as well as creating opportunities for those who require therapy but maybe don't have the time for it or don't have the transportation, so they can also see a therapist this way. So if I ever felt that I should see or I need to see a therapist, I would definitely keep my options open to online therapy. Given my personality, I think that psychotherapy would be the best version of therapy for me. I think that this would be the best option for me because I'm a very, very, very competitive person. And I just think competitions are fun and I like to, be involved in them whenever I can, whether it be through sports or who can finish the chores around the house between me and my siblings. I love competitions. However, I think that there is a sort of toxicity surrounding my competitiveness and my desire to be first all the time and be the best at everything. And I think that psychotherapy could really help me with this and help me to dig into these competitive feelings and see that, it's okay to not be first and just to focus on myself and focus on being proud of myself no matter the accomplishment or, despite the accomplishment, because I did accomplish something. I do think there is a stigma around psychological disorders, mainly because people interpret this as something that's wrong with you, or if you have to see a therapist, that it is a cry for help or a need for help, when really it's not. I believe that the stigma surrounding therapy continues today because people are really uneducated on therapists and on therapy and on mental health disorders. I think that people are unaware that anybody and everybody is qualified to see a therapist, and those suffering from a mental disorder are not the only people who can see a therapist. If you are tired all the time, or if you feel like you're reliving the same day, or you're stuck in life and not making any progress, you could see a therapist. And even if you're completely content with everything in your life, you can still see a therapist. Therapy and therapists can never hurt. And so that's why, if you think that it's time to see a therapist, I strongly suggest it. Statistics show that seeing a therapist can just improve your overall happiness and your outlook on life. So just take care of yourselves. And if you know someone who is seeing a therapist, I also suggest that, be there for them, because that's what they need. They don't need your judgment or anything like that. So thank you for listening. Hope you take care.